think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A dump off for Davis. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it a 2nd down. On 2nd down, Wilson underneath to Davis. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. 14. Good. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Green.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Nazir Jones breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
Gone.
On 3rd down, Jackson under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Detroit!
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nazir Jones in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Left. Tempo. Hey.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike shot at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. A handoff to Penny. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Check 50, check 50.
He's going to get it running right. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Rashad Penny taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Janikowski adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Gone, 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 gone.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He's going to air one out. And this is caught at the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 40 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Crabtree, the intended receiver. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He got 29 yards that time.
Front left, front left. 14, 14. You look. Front left, front left. 20, 12.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, Wilson. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. And this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 33 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. Out to kick is Janikowski. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Forced out to his left, and that is incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56, set, green 39, green 39.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
3 down.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. This is fielded at the 27. So we've hit it. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Second and 10 now. Wilson dumps that off to Penny as running back. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain. And just like that, it's 3rd down. To throw again is Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Zadarius Smith coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Baldwin. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Now Jackson on 2nd down. Caught left side to Crabtree. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers break.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Michael Kendricks in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to go down again.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down.
Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around him.
Being chased out left. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing. Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air. Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively? Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent. But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here. It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Good combo! Good combo! Good combo! Shotgun. 19. Go! Gun! Hey!
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Baldwin with it over the middle. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. They go play action with Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. Again, Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Detroit!
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
From midfield now, here's Jackson. A right side catch by Crabtree. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, they had held him pretty well in check, but if you recall back in the 1st quarter, you said they needed to avoid the big play. He finally gets loose.
And the thing about it, it doesn't have to be a...
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Kenneth Dixon, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
19. Gotta go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
95. Gotta go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Penny. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach, because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Detroit!
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Brought in left side by Snead. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
They'll run the option right here on first down. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Lucky 56.
On second down, Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or two, but it's no good as it stands. And this score will stay right where it is. So points so crucial in a tight game like this, but this kick off the goalpost, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made this a 2-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for another stop, and that's going to require some work.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught at the 20. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. And even 60 yards. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end. But